From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
The Black Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But a nice job sticking up and bowing their necks with this defense.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Bounced off his feet.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Louisiana Tech trying to move the chains on 4th down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes a catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Running inside, it's Brooks. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Working that left side now. Down he goes, but for the 2nd time on this drive, they move the sticks on 4th down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Has it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Ready. Let's go! They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Finds the tight end. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the tailback. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Going to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. On the ground with the counter. Maybe some room here. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man. Nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Buys a little extra time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Baker. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that 3rd down.
Catches it at the 15. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going right and going deep. Pulls in the deep ball. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
To the air, it's Baker. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket.
Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The give from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield and time is running short. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. A big stop from this defense as they force a 4th down and a decision coming right now. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds his tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Finley. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Handoff to the lone back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
I I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Whew, that's breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Quarterback making checks. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Working that left side. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. On the run, it's Brooks. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Caught, and he's got room. Knocked off his feet.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26.
Booster, booster. Sweet, sweet. Here we go. Ready. Red 18, red 18.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books, time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Might be changing the route. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Tight end now in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's taking the shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught downfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option two, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds a man on the right. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Gonna run it, it's Booth. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Baker. He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it! There he goes! He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by the offensive line moving to the unblocked defender and giving their quarterback a beautiful pocket to throw to there.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here.
Let it go!
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. It's Booth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and 5. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hands it off on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think at this point of the game now, you're officially under 1 minute left on the game clock. You need yards, and you need to be aggressive. You've got that timeout in your back pocket, but I'm not sure how many more run plays you can afford to call at this point of the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. The run inside. It's Howard. Picks up the 1st down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pocket breaking down. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. Everybody wants the big play in this situation, Jesse, but he was smart. Catch, 1st down, out of bounds.
Yeah, and you just got to know where you are on the field, right, Reese? Great awareness by the receiver, making the catch, getting out of bounds as fast as possible.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Man, really good job by the wide receiver understanding I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the first down, continuing to keep this drive alive to try to come over here and take advantage and maybe win this game.
They'll call a timeout with 4 seconds left in the game. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it's good! They've tied the game in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. From the gun. Rushes on him. Trying to make Matt, turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Touchdown, Army! They strike first in the extra period. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
Ready. 129, 129. Ready to go.
On the move, it's Booth. There's some room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football, I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I gotta take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And at this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play over.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Field goal is off the table. They have to get it in the end zone on third and goal here in overtime. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT.
95, 96, bridge. 95, 96, down.
Running inside, it's Booth. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Run in the red zone, it's Brooks. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get a score to take the lead here in the second overtime.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Well, the offense turns